Hello everyone and welcome back to Adobe XD for UI UX design, and for this lesson I'm going to show you on how you can make input fields. Now I have already created some input fields prior, and I'll basically show you on how I created them and how it basically works. So without wasting any time, let's go ahead and get started. Now as you can see over here, I have created four artboards over here. Now each of these artboards have some different, before starting, I'll go ahead and use the grid layout over here. For the square layout over here, as you can see, I have created every one of this. Like these are like three squares, like horizontally, or I mean vertically wide. So I created first rectangles like this, then I created some text over here. So what I did is, like for example, you are designing a sign up artboard, right? Sign up design on a phone size website, or let's say desktop size website. It's basically you can just change the orientation and put all of this in. And basically what it is you have this input field over here where you can input the text over here. Now you can go ahead and add a component over here. You can add the default state over here. You can add in another new state over here. So as you can see, this is a new state, and you can basically then change the state 2 over here. So state 2 is, so as you can see, you have the default state, and then you have state 2, right? So you have different types of options over here. You have different types of options over here. So you have the default state, you have the appearance, you have the borders and everything. On state 2, you also have everything here as well. But I do not want like components right now. So I'm going to undo the components. So now what I'm trying to say is you can go ahead and make this on your own. You just need to make an artboard over here, put in text, align them perfectly. Like for example, what I did was first create this, then copy it and paste it like this on top of here, and do the same thing here, do the same thing here, uniformly do the same thing here as well. And then what I did is put in another text over here, like already have an account, question mark, then log in. Then I added in another text on top of here, as you can see. This is the login, and I added a text and a box fill over here and curved the box edges around it. This will basically be your button for signing up. So what it is basically, I first created this one. As you can see the design here. After the design, now each of these things have different options. So as obviously you can guess that you need to input the name of your account here, the password. You have to confirm the password, confirm the email address, confirm the phone number, and then already do it like that. Now you can also, let's say I copy this. Okay, let's say I copy this and make it, let's say you have the confirmation password and this one, right? You can add a new text box over here. Let me add in a new text box. Let's say a star mark. Now let me type in ABC first. Okay, so I have the ABC over here. Now the fill color over here is different, so I'm going to add put it as red. So I'm going to then edit it, put in a star mark first. Let's say password doesn't match, does not match. There you go. So I'm going to put it right over here, align it towards the right. There you go, put it right over here, and then copy it, put it right over here. There you go. And add in an S over here, add in an S over here. There you go. Passwords do not match. To make it shorter so that it doesn't confirm, it doesn't collide with this one. Now, as you can see, each of this has different options, different utilities. Now, what it basically means is, let me go ahead and copy this one as well and paste this right over here and change this one's fill color to, let's say, black. And why I'm giving it black, I'm going to explain it to you in a bit. And the fill color to white over here. There you go. So this is basically a darker theme, like a theme for darker. Now I'm going to select all of these boxes, as you can see over here, and change the fill color to a bit more darker theme over here. There you go. This wasn't selected, so I'm going to select the eyedropper tool here and select this color, and it will basically take in that color. So first you will have this option over here. So name of your account, so you will have another, like this one is for the passwords don't match, and we'll have another one over here, and I'll copy this one over to this email address part over here. I'll align it to this part, and I'll going to change this one, that email is not valid, or enter a valid email address. There you go. This will be enter a valid email address, and I'm going to go ahead and copy this one again, this one over here, paste it over here, and then add in or copy this email not valid and paste it right over here, and align it perfectly like this. So now you have different types of windows. Now there are some separate windows that you must create as well. So you need to copy this, paste this over here. You also need to copy this and paste this over here. Why? Because you need to have different forms here, right? So I'm going to select this and change the credentials. So a star mark. Credentials invalid, and then select all of it and change the color of it, the fill color of it, to red. There you go. And this one as well, a star mark, and then wrong password. Okay, select all of it, change the fill color to red. There you go. Now you also need to, like, this is in case for both of them getting wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and select this and copy this and paste it right on top of here. There you go. And realign them perfectly over here. There you go. And first of all, select this, delete that, and go ahead and select this and delete this. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this right over here. There you go. So this is in case for getting both the password and the email address or the credentials wrong. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy this one again, and copy this one again as well. And in case for this one, now we are going to go ahead for the password only over here. There you go. So this is only for the credentials being invalid. So it's going to be 10 and 10 each. Or 8 and 8 each. There you go. Or 10 each. Let us keep it at 10. 10 seems more standard. I'm going to select this and place it like that using the arrow keys. There you go, 10. And this one as well. I want to keep it at 10, and this one as well. Want to keep it at 10. There you go. Now we have that. This one is in case for only having the credentials invalid. The password is right, and the same case for the top one. I would want to have another one as well here. I would want to have another one here as well. To undo that, I'm going to paste this again and create another one. So here the same. So I'm going to go ahead, delete this, copy the password, and paste it right over here. There you go. Realign it like that. There you go. 10 each, and I would want to make it 10 each. There you go. So this one's the credentials wrong only, and this one will be credential, like the credentials, the wrong password, but we have credentials. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the password over here, copy the wrong password over here, and paste it right over here. There you go. Place it like 10 each. This one also 10 each. And basically copy the name email address, delete this one, and paste it right over here. There you go. And same case for this one. I will go ahead and delete that and copy this one and paste it right over here. There you go. So now we have different windows, and I'll explain. And this is like the basic layout of different windows over here. So you have the name, account. You can have like different types of windows as well, like password not strong enough. Like passwords do not match is one part, and you have passwords not strong enough as well. So, and what it basically is, let's start from the beginning. The difference between the two is one's like light themed and what's a dark theme. So to guide through, what I'm trying to say here is, first copy this and paste this right over here, change the fill color to black because we missed this one. Or go ahead, select this and take the fill color over here and select this color. There you go. And paste this right over here, delete that. There you go. So let's say this is the window over here, right? So you put your name here, you put your password here. If you get your name wrong, then you'll have the credentials invalid. If you get both of this wrong, both of this will pop up. If you get your, let's say, name wrong, phone number wrong, or email address wrong, this window will pop up. If you have your password wrong, this window will pop up. So that's basically it for those three, which I created and showed you right now. And if, let's say, you do not have an account, so you need to sign up. So this sign up will go up to this window over here. And as you can see, and as you can guess, you can name of your account, password, confirm password. If they do not match, from here, this window will pop up. You have your email address and phone number. And if your email address is enter a valid email address. If your email address is not valid, is going to come up with this phone number over here. And for phone number here, you also have that. Now, in case for phone number, you can also have another window, or you can also edit it. So you can also place it like this over here and add in a country code system over there as well. So you can also have that kind of design as well. And it's the same case for the bottom part over here as well. So that's how I created like this entire designs over here. And that's how these designs will work if you prototype them and see and preview them, how they work, that is. So I'll also like come back to this project over here and show you how how you can prototype it later on in our prototyping session. But before that, as I mentioned before, that will only happen like if you get any of these things wrong. So that will be all for this lesson, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.